Have you ever asked yourself the question, are we unwittingly becoming our own enemies? Every day, we fall into wrong habits without realizing that they are slowly eroding our souls, leaving scars that cannot heal. We tirelessly seek happiness, peace from external sources, only to sink deeper into the whirlpool of disappointment and confusion. What is the real cause? Could it be that we have let emotions rule us instead of listening to the voice of reason? But if we pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and reconsider everything from a different perspective, from the lens of Stoicism, a philosophy that has existed for thousands of years, we will see a new path opening up. It's not a promise of an easy life, but it offers a life full of meaning. A life where intellect, responsibility, and proactivity in every decision are the solid foundation for personal growth. In today's video, we will explore 10 anti-Stoic habits you should immediately eliminate from your life. We will uncover the secrets behind these habits, the thieves of peace, the challenges to autonomy, and the obstacles on the path to becoming the best version of ourselves. But before we start, I have a challenge for you. Watch the video until the end, and don't miss any practice. Because eliminating just one of the 10 anti-Stoic habits below will help you improve and move towards a more perfect life. Practice number 1. Do not be afraid of change. Marcus Aurelius, in his work Meditations, wrote, "Everything's destiny is to change, to be transformed, to perish, so that new things can be born." This timeless reminder awakens within us a new perspective on change, not as something to fear, but as the essence of life, an opportunity for renewal and growth. Fearlessly embracing change is a powerful encouragement, reminding us to face and accept change with courage and a desire for development. Human nature often seeks stability and security. Therefore, the fear of life's changes can easily become a barrier, preventing us from exploring and conquering new horizons. But if we pause for a moment, breathe deeply, and view every change as an opportunity for personal growth, we will see the light of freedom. Freedom not only from what we have overcome, but also from what we will achieve. You know, change is something we cannot avoid. Everything around us is constantly changing. So why do we resist such a natural law? Such actions not only exhaust us, but also hinder personal development. By learning to accept and adapt to change, we not only free ourselves from the shackles of fear, but also open countless new doors for growth and happiness. Viewing change as a companion on life's journey is essential. Even the smallest change carries valuable lessons and new opportunities. When we face change with love and acceptance, we not only develop personally, but also become stronger and ready to face life's challenges. Ultimately, fearlessly embracing change is not just advice. It is a call to action, a declaration of courage and continuous renewal. By embracing every change, we not only seek the best version of ourselves, but also open up a meaningful and joyful life. Practice number 2. Stop seeking external validation. Each of us seeks a solid foundation, an inner source of strength to stand firm. Many times, we fall into the trap of allowing external validation to become the compass guiding our lives. However, Stoicism, with its depth and timeless wisdom, offers a different perspective. True value and freedom do not lie in the recognition from the world around us, but are deeply rooted within the character and confidence of each individual. Consider the story of an artist named Frank, who pours his heart into creating genuine works of art. When he shares his creations online, each click, like, and comment becomes a judgment of his work, or even himself. Frank falls into the trap of seeking acceptance, which not only robs him of creative joy, but also burdens him psychologically. Yet, when he reconnects with the essence of art, not for external validation, but for passion, for inner satisfaction, Frank rediscovers inspiration and true freedom in his creativity. Stoicism teaches us a valuable lesson about seeking strength from within, independent of others' gazes or words. When you learn to appreciate yourself, your values, and the effort you put in, you not only free yourself from the shackles of external recognition, but also open the door to genuine confidence and happiness. It's a journey from seeking acceptance to realizing that your true worth is not determined by others, but by your own definition and nurturing. So, the question arises, how do we break free from the cycle of seeking external validation? Start by focusing on self-awareness, taking time each day to reflect on the true value and meaning of your actions. Then, every evening, practice gratitude and note down the positive things you've done. Finally, clearly define your personal values and live each day in alignment with them. Not for recognition, but because they genuinely bring you satisfaction and meaning. By ceasing to seek confirmation from the outside, we not only find freedom and true happiness, but also discover ourselves, an independent, confident, and vibrant individual. This is the journey back to our true selves, a journey that Stoicism has illuminated and accompanied us on in life. Leave a comment saying, "I stop seeking external validation," if you've learned the lesson to find genuine freedom and happiness. Practice number 3. Don't let anxiety rule you. Imagine yourself standing at a crucial turning point in your career. You've decided to leave behind a job you've been dedicated to for 7 years and venture into a new challenge at a large corporation. Anxiety begins to flood in. You wonder if your choice is right, or if you'll fail in the interview at that corporation, and doubt your own abilities. However, instead of letting worry dominate your mind, remember the advice of the philosopher Seneca. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. His words bring us to a new perspective, urging us to view worry as a natural part of life. It's something to be acknowledged rather than feared, to be accepted rather than allowed to control our minds. Don't let worry become the compass of your life. learn to recognize and accept it as a part of yourself without denying or futilely fighting it. Alongside this, differentiate between what you can control and what you cannot, and focus on taking positive actions. In doing so, you can transform negative energy into a powerful force propelling you towards success and happiness. In the situation described above, take control of your worry by taking a deep breath and allowing calmness to fill your mind. Enter the interview with confidence and determination. It's the moment you turn worry into motivation, using it as a springboard to propel yourself further. Live in the present and practice gratitude, remembering that every moment is a gift. My advice is that when worry arises, don't hesitate to seek support and empathy from those around you. Sharing and finding soulful resonance can alleviate the burden that worry brings to you. Practice number 4, finding fulfillment beyond profit and recognition. When you do something good, when you offer help, or when you achieve success, abandon the desire for approval or recognition from others. Don't let the expectation of gratitude or approval from others become the goal you aim for. The truth is, if you rely on this feedback to assess the value of yourself and your work, you are only opening yourself up to disappointment and pain. We cannot control the thoughts or emotions of others, cannot force them to appreciate or reject our efforts. We can only control our own actions and thoughts. The habit of seeking recognition may seem convincing, but is, in fact, an anti-Stoic way of living. It's a subtle trap that blinds us to the true nature of happiness and satisfaction. What you need to do is pause for a moment and ask yourself, does recognition and profit really bring long-term happiness to you or not? There's a fact that when we shift our attention from seeking external acceptance to seeking internal satisfaction, we not only liberate ourselves from the burden of dependency, but also find true freedom and happiness. Furthermore, this is also an important step towards living a more meaningful life. Every action, when not governed by the desire for external acceptance, becomes purer and more righteous, reflecting our true self-esteem and passion. But if no one acknowledges your efforts and work, nothing changes. You don't do it for that reason. You do it because it's the right thing to do. Understand that this mindset will make you content with yourself, regardless of what others think. Focus on doing your best. Comment, I focus on doing my best, if you agree with our lesson's perspective. Practice number 5. Stop looking the other way. Marcus Aurelius, in his timeless work, Meditations, not only illuminates the depths of human decision-making and actions, but also sets a lofty standard for us. Refusing to confront and accept injustice, he argues, not only makes us complicit, but also enablers of evil. When we turn away from social issues, we not only miss the opportunity to make the world a better place, but also forfeit opportunities for personal growth. Each action taken against injustice and in favor of fairness is a step forward in our individual journey toward perfection. The important thing is not the strength or resources we possess, but the willingness to stand up and act. It is the refusal to accept injustice as an unchangeable part of life, and instead bravely facing it and seeking to change it. Stoicism teaches us about perseverance and resilience in the face of adversity, but it also emphasizes the importance of right action. Turning away is not just an act of cowardice, but a stark refusal to engage with the essence of living a meaningful and ethical life. We, as followers of Stoic philosophy, must recognize that every decision we make carries weight and consequences. Decisions to see no evil, hear no evil, and speak no evil only compound the burden of injustice, making it harder to resolve. Instead, we must choose to act wisely and consciously, not just for personal gain, but for the benefit of the community and society. We have completed half of the journey toward 10 Stoic anti-patterns you should immediately remove from your life. What lesson has impressed you the most? What have you learned from it? Don't rush to answer my question. Instead, shift your focus to the remaining 5 habits in this journey, and then, surely, you will have a more complete answer for yourself. Practice number 6. Stop clinging emotionally to things. We often excessively cling to material and emotional conditions, unaware that this is hindering our freedom and development. Don't let these negative emotions continue to control your life. Open the door to spiritual freedom by letting go of unnecessary emotional attachments. Emotions like guilt and regret often cling to our minds like ghosts, making us feel stuck in the past and unable to move forward. However, they bring us no benefit other than creating unnecessary pain and anxiety. We cannot deny that feeling guilty or regretful when we have made mistakes is a natural part of the human experience. However, what's important is that we learn from those mistakes and not let them repeat in the future. Instead of being bound by negative emotions, we should use them as opportunities to mature and grow. Life is an ongoing journey, and every mistake is an opportunity to learn and grow. Let's see mistakes as valuable lessons, not burdens we must carry for a lifetime. In this way, we can free our spirits and stride more confidently on our path. Let go of unnecessary emotional attachments and enter a state of spiritual freedom. Remember that mistakes are opportunities for learning and growth, not burdens to bear. This is the key to creating a worthwhile life and a Stoic mindset. Practice number 7. Stop wasting your time. I used to get caught up in the daily grind without realizing that I was squandering the most precious moments of life on entertainment activities. Every day, I would spend hours on social media apps, get lost in short videos on TikTok, scroll through endless images on Instagram, or even immerse myself in the virtual world of entertainment websites. I didn't realize that every moment lost was an irreplaceable opportunity to live a more meaningful and worthwhile life. Do you feel the same way? When we waste and squander too much time, and let it slip away uncontrollably. But there's a fact that we have the ability to manage how we use our time. Every second, every minute, every hour is an opportunity for us to live more meaningfully. But if we don't value our time, we can easily miss out on those opportunities. Think about the activities that we often spend time on, but don't bring any real value. Wasting time on social media apps, spending hours watching short videos, or endlessly immersing ourselves in the virtual world of entertainment websites only leaves us feeling empty and unhappy. The world is full of short-term stimulations that can easily distract us and cause us to lose focus and miss out on the ability to enjoy simple yet meaningful things like communicating with family, reading books, or even just resting and relaxing. So, pause and think about how we use our time. Embrace self-management and adjust to make the most of every moment of life. Focus on meaningful activities, exciting experiences, and personal growth. Every new day is an opportunity to get closer to the best version of ourselves. So don't let time pass by in vain, but make every moment worthwhile and memorable. If you've learned how to appreciate your own time through this lesson, please like and share this video to spread it to even more people. Practice number 8. Stop settling for mediocrity. Imagine every morning when you open your eyes, it feels like a vague, invisible shadow has draped over your spirit, fading the colors of the world around you. Life becomes dull, devoid of progress, lacking innovation, just the meaningless repetition of days gone by. A sense of boredom and monotony pervades, mingling with the loss of meaning in life. It's like the image of someone drowning in a job they're not passionate about. Every day, they're like a robot, executing tasks devoid of emotion, devoid of stimulation, just craving a quick end. They dare not dream, not seek out new opportunities, not face challenges. They're immersed in complacency, no longer yearning to live a fulfilling life, where every experience adds value to the spirit and mind. But in accepting life like this, they're forsaking the opportunity to become the best version of themselves. They're trapped in the whirlpool of self-satisfaction and comfort, lacking the motivation to seek deep meaning and satisfaction in personal growth. Imagine a world where people reject mediocrity, pushing themselves beyond limits. A world where each individual seeks opportunities for development, expansion, and contribution to the surrounding community. It's not just a vibrant and lively world, but also a world where everyone takes pride in their contributions and achievements. So, decisively reject mediocrity. Seek opportunities for growth and embrace challenges with dedication and passion. Live a life in which you're proud of what you've achieved and never cease striving to become the best version of yourself. Practice number 9. Stop being a slave. Seneca once said, "He is a slave. Is he any the worse off for that? Show me any man who is not a slave. One man is the slave of lust, another of greed, another of ambition, and all men are the slaves of fear." And the most degraded slavery is that which is self-imposed. His words serve as a wake-up call for us to acknowledge a painful truth. We all run the risk of becoming slaves to ourselves. In the vastness of desires and cravings, we often forget the lurking danger, losing sight of true freedom, the ability to master our souls, and reject the temptations of decadence. To liberate ourselves from the shackles of those desires, the first step is to recognize and control them. We need to confront the darkness within our souls, illuminating the hidden fears and anxieties. Only then can we embark on the journey toward genuine self-mastery. Discipline is not just a guiding light, but also the key to unlocking the door to freedom. It helps us resist the temptations of momentary pleasures, aiming for long-term satisfaction and happiness. Through disciplined actions, we reclaim control over our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, freeing ourselves from the chains of past desires. However, the path to true freedom is not without challenges. It demands courage, patience, and steadfast determination. We must confront our deepest fears and anxieties, embracing discomfort for growth. But the reward is priceless. Through self-control, we discover satisfaction, purpose, and true meaning in life. Therefore, let us heed Seneca's profound advice and break free from the self-imposed shackles. Let us view discipline as a companion on the journey to self-liberation, and let us reclaim our own freedom, the freedom to determine the course of our lives, shape our destinies, and live a life filled with purpose, passion, and genuine satisfaction. Practice number 10. Stop procrastinating. In this final lesson, let's explore and reshape the art of abandoning the habit of procrastination, a major obstacle on the path to personal freedom and autonomy in the spirit of Stoicism. Procrastination is truly not just a clever thief of time, but also a deep, dark pit where we bury our potential and abilities. Each time we choose to delay, forfeiting the opportunity to act, we not only lose valuable moments, but also deprive ourselves of the chance to truly live, understand ourselves, and discover the boundless potential within our souls. Stoicism not only teaches us how to combat the habit of procrastination, but also opens up a new path where self-discipline and willpower are honed through each small action. It's a journey not easily undertaken, but with each step, each small decision to overcome laziness, we gradually uncover the latent strength within and learn to live a more meaningful life. Instead of accepting fate, let's face it and overcome it together. By setting clear goals, breaking them down into specific actionable steps, and remembering that, although not perfect, each step forward is a victory. In the battle against procrastination, nothing is more precious than recognizing and affirming our own power over time, the ability to overcome fear and hesitation, and to ignite motivation from deep within. Overcoming procrastination not only brings satisfaction with a task completed, but also demonstrates the power of will, freedom, and independence, a testament that we have lived fully, confidently, and steadfastly pursued our own path. This is the true essence of Stoicism, a reminder that each of us has the ability to surpass our own limitations, to live a meaningful and self-directed life. When embarking on the journey of self-improvement and spiritual nourishment, according to the philosophy of Stoicism, eliminating unhealthy habits is the most important step you need to take. Every anti-Stoic habit we continue to cultivate not only hinders our own growth, but also takes us away from our core values and true happiness in life. But remember, there is no easy path. It requires patience, perseverance, and most importantly, unwavering commitment. When you feel tired, remember that every step and every choice is worth it, and you are not alone on this journey. We are here to support you, provide knowledge, and encourage you to keep striving. Thank you for watching this video. We look forward to hearing from you. Of the 10 anti-Stoic habits in your life, which one impresses you the most? Please share in the comments section below. If you found this video useful, please like and share it with people you think might benefit from it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. We hope you will continue to follow us and learn and grow together. Let's build a strong community where support and encouragement never stop.